The Seer Pelin Range. According to Ewan, a little-known passage to Jehana lies there, hidden within its cracked red bedrock and knife-edged peaks. To avoid Carcino and combat, Eirika's troops take the mountain path. They begin climbing higher and higher towards Seer Pelin. Unbeknownst to the group, hordes of dark creatures now roam the peaks. We're almost there, come on! My teacher lives just up ahead. Slow down, Ewan. Let's stick together. This fog's getting thick. I don't expect any more surprise attacks, but that doesn't mean we... Quit worrying, Master. You're gonna get left behind, Mister. Don't speak to me, boy. I don't tolerate insolence. Inez, he's only a child. There's no reason to be so rude. He's helping us after all. That's right. Without me, you'd never get where you're going. So come on already. Stop. Don't take another step. Huh? That's gonna make it awfully hard to get where we need to go. What do you know about that fort? It looks like it's been abandoned for some time. Is anyone using it? Nope. It's really run down. Nobody ever goes there. It's been empty for ages. I've been inside, so I know. Is that right? Then what's that sound, and where is it coming from? Huh? What sound? Hey, you're right. I do hear a weird noise. You could hear that? Neat. You got really good hearing. I wonder what it is. There it is again. Prince, is this... Eirika. Yes? Get your troops ready. Tell them to prepare for battle. We've been spotted. Monsters are coming. Ewan, it's dangerous here. Get behind me. No way. I'm gonna fight too. No. You're too young. You're not ready for this. Are you going to do as I say or not? I don't know what I would do if you were to get injured. Oh, okay. What spacious chambers. A bit musty, but I like it. I've decided we'll bed here for the night. I do wonder where Ranak disappeared though. I told him not to wander off, but... Lady Larachelle. This could be trouble. What is it, Dozla? Look there, through the break in the fog. Looks like we got some nasty creatures running about this place. I can't see a thing. This can't be nothing but good fortune shining down on us again. Losing our way in the mountains and running into these abominations? There can be no doubt. We were brought here to destroy these foul things. Come, Dozla, we fight. My heart cries out for battle. Fake laugh be fake laugh. Hey guys, it's Raishi from Pupandbun and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones. So, I've been recording quite a bit today and this episode hopefully will be a bit better because I've been having some really bad luck. So, while I do this, I'm going to prepare the characters. I am going to play a highlight reel of what I did off screen. As you remember from the last episode, there was a skirmish, and I told myself I would do all of those skirmishes off screen so that you guys don't have to see that, and I will show you the highlights of it. So if you want to see the highlights, you can just watch through this video normally, but if not, I put a timestamp or a skip to on the corner of the screen. I don't know which corner, but it's gonna be in the corner of the screen. And you'll be able to skip there if you want to get straight into the battle. Okay? I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so let's begin. As you saw in the highlight reel, I did promote a few characters, and a lot of characters got level ups. And if you notice in my team right now, I decided not to bring Joshua, and I decided not to bring Vanessa, because Vanessa is level 15 already, so I wanted to make sure that I spread out the experience a little bit, especially since immediately after this episode, I'm going to be promoting her. I didn't promote her off screen, or I didn't promote her while I was doing the initial unit preparations because I didn't want to have to mess up all of the editing by, showing that off. Great start, by the way. Level 37% hit rate and then 7 damage, but at least Ross gets a level up. So yeah, I'll be showing you Vanessa's promotion afterwards, and I'll be explaining my rationale for Joshua in a bit. As you can see also, we have Lady La Rochelle in this chapter, so we have to get to her as soon as possible. And unfortunately, we don't get to use Ewan in this chapter, which sucks. Also, look at Dosla. Battle Axe with a 95 hit, 27 damage, 27 crit, 25 crit. So he is packing. And he crit. Amazing. So they'll be fine. At least as long as La Rochelle has Dosla, she'll be fine. But we should get to her as quick as possible because we don't want either of them to die, because they're both pretty good. So I'm just gonna keep doing as you do, just giving characters experience, especially those who need it. Unfortunately, Lute still has her guiding ring because she hasn't hit level 15 yet, like I said, my personal rule. And I only brought one healer, which was Natasha. I did bring Ford in this one because I feel like Ford would be, at least in this playthrough, might end up becoming my main paladin. Which is kind of a spoiler to what I was going to promote him into, but I think you could already tell by me making Franz a great knight. And why did I bring Franz instead of Joshua? Because Franz is a great knight, and in case I get into any major problems, I'm going to use him as a shield. I also brought Garrick because, of course, why would you not bring Garrick? He's pretty good. At least in my eyes, he's pretty good. I know I said that he's not that great because he doesn't throw anything, but in my opinion, that doesn't really matter until later on. Man, Ross, you are not having the best luck. To be fair, I'm not having the best luck today either. Can one of them please miss? Thank you. Like, 36% and they're still hitting. That's so unfortunate. And I really need to get him healed at this point, and then have Kyle move forward. Ooh. 4. Okay. Yeah, I really need to move Ross away, because he's gonna die otherwise. Dosla can take care of that. Keep in mind, even if they're allied units, their weapon uses stay the same. So, he has used the battle axe 4 times, so be wary of that. Because if they run out of uses, that's gonna suck. It's gonna suck for 2 reasons. 1, because if they run out of weapon usage, they're not gonna be able to defend themselves. And 2, once you get the unit, because they're green, you won't have anything on them to use. So just be careful of that. So let's give Garrick some experience. This will also clear the way so that we can take out that lion over there. And yeah, I know that my recommendation is to give Garrick the Hero's Crest, but level 15, all that jazz. Pretty decent level up. And resistance is always good for characters that are not magic users. Let's give you a Steel Lance. Hopefully it hits. Yes, I can tank the 1 damage because I'm gonna give Tana some experience, or 2 damage rather. I'm gonna give Tana some experience so that she can catch up to Vanessa. And also, I don't know why, but because I keep thinking of... Every time I say Vanessa now, I keep thinking of Vanessa Fisk from Daredevil, or Into the Spider-Verse if you haven't watched that series, which me and Kanetsu have been going through Daredevil recently, and I'm loving watching that show again. It's one of my favorite shows ever, so it's fun to see. It's fun to let her experience that world. Ooh, there are enemies from behind. That's pretty good, actually, so that I can get some experience for the characters in the back. So yeah, my goal right now is just to get the Lara shell because she is the most important thing right now. Get to her and Dozla. Ah, wow. This monster is actually pretty strong. 14-2 is not gonna kill him, so I might have to give the experience to Ross. Ross can get his payback for all the hits that he took early on by getting some experiences. Experience, not experiences, good lord. Plus, he'll be getting he has the Ocean Seal, which is pretty great. Garcia, let's give you some experience, even though you kind of don't need it. You're really powerful right now. Yep. I was debating on whether to bring Marissa on, but I decided against it for now. I'll probably bring her on later. I'm gonna leave Natasha there. I'm also gonna leave Franz over here to protect Arthur. This is why I brought Franz, in case things got a bit hairy. As for Kyle, I do appreciate Kyle taking the lead, because he can tank stuff super well. I was debating on who I should use for this playthrough, Kyle or Ford, but I realized since it's a playthrough, and I don't want to keep replaying levels, I'm just gonna bring Kyle because he's the more defensive of the two. And I believe Franz is gonna take this kill. Yep. Man, you can tell the Great Knights animations were created specifically for this game because you don't see the smoothness of their movement contrast to all the other units. Because you can tell, like, the way the pirate moves, like Ross is doing right now, or the way the archers move, the clerics move, very much the older games. Which, there were only 2 Fire Emblem games. Nice crit. There are only 2 Fire Emblem games on the GBA before this one. One of them being my favorite, which is Fire Emblem The Blazing Blade, or Fire Emblem 7. And also, I'm trying not to give Eirika as much experience because she's about to cap out at 20, and if she caps out at 20, then she won't be gaining any more levels, and she kind of will be useless for the rest of the series. Or at least until she can promote. And she decides to prove that she's not useless by dodging an attack. Thank you. These evil eye enemies are gonna be the tough ones because they are magic users. So we need to defeat them ASAP. So I'm going to use Nemi to take out this one, or rather try to damage it. Oh no, she will take him. She will take him out. Or take it out. Sorry, I didn't have faith in you, Nemi. You are proving me right. It's also funny that the characters' designs on the GBA are based on the very first versions of those characters. So Nemi has long hair in her animation, as you saw, which is based on the very first archer, I believe, from Fire Emblem not Blazing Blade, Fire Emblem 6, Binding Blade, is what it's called. Giving Tana some experience because she needs some, and she's a really good unit, like I said. And pairing her with Vanessa is the best thing you can do. Unfortunately, she's not getting any stronger, but she's also getting more speed, so she'll be dodging more. Let us go back and keep bringing Natasha over. I'm gonna leave Ross and Franz in the back to take care of any other issues we have. And Lute's gonna go forward and take this guy out, because I also want to give her some experience. I don't want to max her out too quick, because I want to keep using Lute. Because if I max her out, I'm gonna have to bench her, which is unfortunate. But that's the thing. She's an incredibly powerful unit, and if I promote her based on my rules, she's going to be benched for a while, because unfortunately, she is way too good. And I don't want to use her as a crutch or something. Like, oh, Told you Kyle was great. And he gets a level up from doing absolutely nothing. That was a good level up, thank you. Oh well, this one's gonna hurt. Well, a little bit. I need to put Kyle back because he needs some experience. He needs some help. So I'm just going to use Natasha to heal these characters quickly. I'm gonna use Loot and defeat this one. Nope, not that one. This one. Sometimes I look at Loot's animation and I think, man, is she gonna crit? Because it looks like it. Let's give Nemi some experience. It's not gonna do much because she's not gonna kill it, but we'll see. Natasha, heal Eirika. I'm gonna use Mend just cause. Okay. That gives Natasha some experience. And yeah, the clerics, I'm going to make sure to promote them at level 10 because they're practically useless unless you don't. Unless you do that. Let's give Garrick some experience. Mercenaries are always the safest choice whenever you need good sword users in this game. Myrmidons are pretty good too. But I still think that mercenaries are so much better all-rounders. I do prefer Myrmidons in general. I just recommend mercenaries. I recommend mercenaries as like, oh, if you're gonna play this game and you want to use good sword users, Myrmidons are the best choice. I'm going to use a Pulmonary already. And I'm just going to drop Kyle down here. Oh wow, I didn't even notice, sorry. I was looking down at something because I needed to check something. But there we go, there's a new type of monster. So, hang on a second. I believe because they're winged, they still are weak to bow and arrows. Yeah, they are. So you can deal with these guys pretty easily. Granted, I say easily if you have an archer placed in the right position, but if not, then they're going to get destroyed, so... I have to move Garrick back so I can heal him. I also have to start healing everyone. This is around the time where you should be having 2 healers. And I initially wanted to bring Mulder with me, but there is another healer in this chapter. You just have to make sure to get to her. So I gotta make sure that I get to her quick. And I'm going to use Garcia and Kyle to block the way so that nobody can come in. And I believe that's everything, because all that's left is that door, and then you have La Rochelle, Dosla, and then at the very end, so... Let's see, what do we have as the goal? Defeat all monsters, okay, great. So, let's just move everyone along. Thankfully, unlike the skirmishes, these are times where the enemies would actually come to you. Oh... There we go. This is when it becomes a problem. So, let's deal with this. Let's try to deal with this as fast as we can. I believe I can leave Kyle to take care of this one. Yes, I can. He'll block the way at least. And the 0 damage will be great. I wasn't really paying attention because I had to read something, sorry. So let's just do that. No, not hand axe, iron axe, that's better. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, I don't think Nemi is close enough to take out any of the other gargoyles. Or what are these things called? Gargoyles, I was right. Yeah, no. She's not close enough. Man, that sucks. I'm just gonna move Ton over there just in case, and I'm going to move... I'm gonna move Eirika over here. I don't want them to straight up fight Eirika, because if one of them is enough to kill her. So I'm just going to use a strategy of just keeping everyone behind and then have them attack me, because if they're what's the word? If they're basically bottlenecked in that area, they can only fight one person at a time, which is great. But I know one of them's gonna go after Larashel, so let's just get through this. Yep, that's the one. 11 damage, and if she doesn't kill the monster, then that's great, because that'll leave the front of her not exposed, so she won't have to worry about getting attacked from any of the gargoyles. So I just need to make sure that Larashel is fine. Wow, Garcia could have killed that guy already. And Kyle's gonna take this one down. There we go, come on. Weapon level increase. Oh no. Yoink. Okay, good, they didn't go after her. Dozla needs to take that guy out. She's gonna heal herself, so she's fine. Dozla will take that guy down. Hopefully. Please miss. Yeah. So now I can deal with all of these. Fire. Yes, fire will work. Fire works on gargoyles. Specifically these ones that are real, not those rock golems that you see on like churches and stuff. Then Nemi can take this guy out. And she gets a crit too. This girl be proven how she's the best archer around. And she really wants that Orion's Bolt already. That'll give me that chest. I'll move Eirika over here already. What's her health at? Oh, she's fine. I just need to take out these last two gargoyles. But this is gargoyle, which it looks like Garrett can take it. Can take him. Unless he misses, which I hope he doesn't. Nice. Great. Great. We are doing pretty good. Let's just keep that going. And that is an amazing level up, Garrick. I applaud you. Take this guy out. There we go. Tana can get some experience as well. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I can give some more experience. Anyway, let's just move Kyle over here. We can block that path, and then let's move Garcia over here so that he can block. Wait, that's actually no, he'll be fine. Let's block Garcia over here, and then let's move Natasha down as well. There we go. He's gonna go after Larashel. He's not gonna kill her because he can't. Oh, this is when it becomes a problem. So I'm going to try to talk to Larashel first before taking those guys out, because that's gonna be a problem. There we go. Dozla's gonna try to take out one of them. This is when it becomes a problem, because Dozla's resistance isn't as high, so you gotta be careful. But, if I could do this... Yep, there we go. Evil Eye. This will take out any major issue we have, because, yeah, Evil Eye. Magic and all that. And with a character like Tana with high resistance, you're pretty much safe from dealing with that. And she's already level 10. Great. I just need another... I forgot what the thing is called. Elysian Whip. Let's have Garcia take this guy down. Yeah, he can take him out. No problem. With a crit as well. Good job. That is amazing. So, we can finally talk to Larashel.
You, Larashel. Hello. So it's true. Blessings do come in threes. Larashel, this place is dangerous. You should find safe haven elsewhere. Oh, you needn't to worry about us. As you well know, my divine mission is to purge the land of these obscenities. I will show you the splendor that is La Rochelle in action. Bear witness. If you insist, at least let us join forces for the time being.
Okay, so that's done. And then if we talk to Dozla, we can get him as well.
Dozla!
Wahaha! What is it, Lady La Rochelle?
We're going to join these good people and eradicate these unclean monstrosities.
Sounds fun. What would you have me do?
Oh, just carry on in your normal manner. Destroy, destroy, destroy. But do be sure to enjoy yourself.
Wahaha! I am your obedient servant. I'm gonna move over here, and let's see. I'm gonna move Tosh over here so you can heal Dozla a little. Now move Dozla over here, just so that I don't have to worry about that. And then I can move Garrick over here, and you'll be fine. Kyle, I think you're good. I don't think there are enemies up here anymore. So yeah, just making sure that every area is clear because we already have all the units recruited, so we don't have to worry about much. And as you can tell from this chapter, it's called Defeat All Enemies, so we just have to defeat all the enemies. Obviously. I heard a door open. Or is that the chest being open? So let's just heal Garrick. I think at this point you can already tell what some of the animations are. So I'm probably gonna turn off cleric animations. I'm not 100% sure yet. Move them here. I'm just gonna move Dozla over here because Dozla, he can take anything that's thrown at him at this point. I am going to move Eirika down here because I want her to protect that door. Nemi, Lute, and La Rochelle and Arthur will be for support, and we should be good. Also, if you're wondering why her staff is so wide, she has Torch. So what does Torch do? It's basically a torch. It lights up the area, so I'm just gonna show it off. And you can put it in a specific spot so that it just doesn't go around you. So you can actually do this. Gives you 15 experience and it shows you all the remaining enemies. As you can see, there's still a lot. Which is why I put Dozla over there. Restore was pilfered, so I need to take that guy down. 2 with a poison claw. If he hits, it's gonna be bad. Well, not really bad, but it would just suck. And he missed! Come on, Dozla. The moment that you start joining my army is when you start missing. So I'm gonna try to bottleneck that stairs with Garcia, and then move on. And then try to move on with my life. I'm just kidding. Nope, hang on, let me do this. So I'm gonna move Eirika. Garrick, you can take out this one. There you go. That should be it. And then that's a lot of experience because I believe that's the most powerful enemy on this map. Not really that powerful. I mean, my characters are already pretty strong as is. It's really similar to Engage, which I will play on this channel at one point. It's similar to Engage. It's really the skirmishes that cause a lot of pain. Because they're meant to be, you're meant to use them to like grind and stuff, but you're also not supposed to rely on them too much, otherwise it's gonna be a huge problem. You can take out an archer because you can. I also need to get one of the healers up to Garcia right now, because that'll be a problem. So let's see. Dozla, can you take out one of them? Take out this one. Just cuz. So let's move La Rochelle up here. And then let's move everybody forward. I forgot who has the key. Oh, Nemi had the key. Short spear. That's pretty good. And let's move everyone here. There we go. So Garcia should be able to handle himself for a while. I kind of wish he would miss. Nah. I kind of wish he would miss because if he missed, he could actually just keep one enemy on him at a time. Which I hope will work out. Which, yep, thank you. That's what I wanted. But he crit anyways. Good job. Anyway. Oh wow, okay, great. That actually works out. I do need to heal him though, otherwise it's gonna be a huge cluster and I have to do all of this again, which I don't want to do because I was doing pretty well already. Let's mend your wounds. There we go. Let's heal our big boy. Even though our biggest boy in this one is France or Dozla. So let's give Lute some experience. Yep. I don't care if she gets hit, honestly, anymore, because at least when we're at the end of the stage. Because as long as they don't crit, it's easy to manage the damage that you get from enemies, so yeah. Plus, I want to give Lute some more experience. Because once I promote her, well, you're gonna prove me wrong. But once I promote her, she's gonna be amazing. Let's give Tana some experience, because why not? Ooh. There you go. And then last but not least, let's give Arthur. Nope, Arthur can't reach. Let's give Larachelle some experience first by healing her boy. Actually, no, I don't. I'm not gonna waste the men. Let's see. What do I do? Let's give it to Garcia or give it to Garrick? Let's give it to Garcia. You are doing pretty good for us. Unless you miss, in which case I will give it to Garrick. In case yes, you proved me right. Also, yeah, the zombies in this game, or the undead characters, also have unique animations because they were created specifically for this game. So if the character model already existed, they have pretty kind of skip frame animation. But if not, then yeah. So it looks like we've defeated almost every enemy. So the question is, where are the enemies left? So hold on, guys, while I just activate a torch and see where the remaining enemies are. There we go. There's the last one. He was hiding in the corner. I'll just let Garrick take him out because Garrick needs some experience. Ooh, actually no, because he's not strong enough to take that guy out on his own. However, there's the animation, by the way, for when you're poisoned and you get over it. So yeah, let's see if Tana can take him out. Let's just give her some experience. Never mind, she proved me wrong with a crit. Tana, you're amazing. Everybody in my team is amazing. I love my Fire Emblem Sacred Stone squad. When they work, they work. That's the thing.
Thank you, Larachelle. Please, speak nothing of it. It is heaven's dictate that I come here to cleanse this charming place of monsters. What's important is... Oh my! I just realized I've not yet had the honor of your name. Oh, you're right. How strange. We've met so often now that I'd assumed you already... Please forgive my lack of manners. My name is Eirika.
Milady.
It's alright, Seth. She's clearly not our enemy. Eirika. Ah! So you must be Princess Eirika of Renee. It is simply an honor to meet you. And how strange that we should meet again in this place. You must be lost as well. This continent is so confusing. Yes. Actually, we're not lost at all. You see... Is that so? Well, clearly I must be allowed to accompany you. You want to travel with us? I appreciate your offer, but our journey is far too perilous. I do not wish to pull you into this madness. No, no, no. There can be no doubt that we were sent here to aid you. It's all part of the grand design. I, Larachelle, shall play my role and fulfill my divine duties. This I swear.
Are you sure this is wise, Princess?
Don't worry, Seth. Well, that's that, Dozla. You and I are now traveling with Eirika and her companions.
Wahaha, I understand. For you, Lady Larachelle, I would do absolutely anything. I would run to the ends of this world and dive into a sea of evil.
How very like you, my dear dedicated Dozla. So noble. Come, we're off.
Wahaha.
Teacher, hello? That's strange, he's not here. Must be out wandering again. He's out? That poses a problem. you know where he'll return?
I don't know. He often goes out and looks for people in need. I believe I told you it would be best to stay away. I've been charged with a mission and must depart again soon.
Ah, teacher! We met before, haven't we? You were looking for someone?
Oh yes, and now we meet again.
These people say they want to go through Sea of Helen. I could guide them myself, but I thought it might be better if you went too. That's why I brought them here. What do you say? Will you guide them? Would you, please?
Very well, I'm heading there now. If you need to go to Sea of Helen, you're free to follow me.
You don't mind?
We have a little interest in the outside world, but we do not refute travelers. I should warn you, the road is not easy, and you look very weary. You should rest a night before attempting the mountains. We do need rest, it's true. We're all exhausted from our encounter with those creatures. We must give our men time to heal, or they'll be useless in an emergency.
It's settled then. I'll go on ahead and let the Elder know we're coming. See? Even when there's no fighting to be done, I'm still useful. No, wait! He's gone. I wonder if he'll be alright.
Idiotic boy. I understand his need to be helpful, but Ewan knows his lands well. You needn't worry about him. We'll depart as sunrise. I suggest you all get some rest. Princess Eirika of Renee, hold.
Who? You're General Glenn of Grotto. We met once in the capital, didn't we? You were very kind to me. However, you're here now. I have assumed this means...
Yes, it does. I wish our reunion could come under different circumstances. Eirika, I must tell you, I come here on the direct orders of the Emperor. I'm to bring to justice the rebel army leader who's been terrorizing Carsino. It's you, Eirika. They say you've been murdering innocents.
What? Wait, what do you mean?
If you have something to say, I would hear it. I know all too well that Grotto has robbed you of your homeland, but even so, I do not believe revenge could drive a woman like you to such depths. And yet, here you are in Carsino, with a small army under your command. And the Emperor tells us that you massacred everyone in Port Kiris.
That's a lie! I could never...
Go on. This is ridiculous. Believe what you want. Could one of the legendary Imperial Three honestly be as stupid as this? What do you mean? Carsino betrayed Frelia and set a pack of mercenary dogs to kill me. And you paint Eirika a rebel instigator? It's an absurd farce. Your Emperor commits horrors and you believe Eirika is a criminal. What are you saying? You truly are blind, aren't you? You're one of the Imperial Three and yet you can't see your Emperor's plan?
That's enough, Prince Inez. There's no need to provoke him. General Glenn, we told you what we know to be true and we've seen firsthand. We don't want to fight you, but if you push us, we will drive you back to Grotto with your tail between your legs.
I see. You are more observant than you know. I am ignorant of the Emperor's designs. General Dussel and I both question the wisdom of this war. And if really are innocent of the crimes I attributed to you, why would His Majesty lie to us? I must know the answer.
So, you believe us?
The Princess Eirika I met long ago was kind and merciful in spirit. You've faced relentless hardship and yet the self-same spirit remains true. Let's put our fight aside for now. I will learn the truth, then I will once again perform the duties of my office. If you have lied to me today, I will hound you to the very grave itself.
Very well.
Glenn, where did you think you're going? Walter. What am I to make of this? Those little birds I saw flitting away in the mountains look vaguely familiar. What do you suppose would happen if it were known you let Eirika escape? Do as you will. I'm returning to the capital. I have questions for the Emperor. Clear the path, Walter. Hold on now. No reason to rush off, is there? After all, this is where you're going to die, see? What are you babbling about? We were a grand trio, the Imperial Three, you, Dussel, and me. But my place among you was stolen and I was exiled from Grotto. You slaughtered people who had no intention of fighting. The Emperor's punishment was just and warranted. After my fall from glory, only desire kept me alive. Desire for revenge. My hatred burned so fierce that I was only barely able to keep my sanity. That hatred keeps me warm still today. Ooh, how it burns. Hear me, Glenn, Wyvern General of the Imperial Three. I live for battle. I crave it. I have no need for peace. That is why you must die. Kerr, you're mad! A battle between generals sends the spirit soaring, eh? Come, Glenn, entertain me. Go, the small fish are yours. This is merely the beginning. Endless battle, war without end. So, contrary to what I normally would follow when it comes to these bios, for Lara Shell, I'm actually not going to be using the advice written on the wiki and say that I personally really like Lara Shell. I do understand, yes, that she's outclassed by a lot of mages, but I do have some uses for her, and her personality is really fun and her involvement in the story is really nice. So, yes, Lara Shell may be outclassed by other people, her growth rates aren't as good, and her final stats aren't great either, but I will still be using her in this playthrough because I personally like the character. And if you want better mage characters in this game, there are a lot more better mages in this game. I mean, heck, once we get Ewan, she'll be outclassed by Ewan as well. But keep in mind that in this playthrough, since it's my playthrough, I will be using Lara Shell. So, yeah. If you want a better mage, there's a lot of other better mages, Natasha, Mulder, and all that's better. So, as for Dozla, the main issue with Dozla is the fact that he's already promoted, but he's actually a really good unit with decent base stats that you can immediately use. Because he's a berserker, he already has a passive crit chance, which is really good. The problem is because he's using an axe, he will be missing a lot, and because of speed of 9, he won't be attacking twice, just like what you saw in the gameplay. Having a battle axe or a killer axe will be a great way to use this character, but be careful though, because if he doesn't kill immediately, then he's going to get bombarded by enemy attacks. So you wanna hope that he can kill people in one shot, which is kind of the main draw of a berserker in the first place. But other than that, he's already promoted, which means you can use him right off the get if you're not planning on using Ross or Garcia.